the whole purpose that we've been doing this show going on 2 years is to give advice. The whole purpose of King Talk is for us to give advice to other kings and young kings in the making. So when Humble Dad asks you the question, so what do you do with the offense now? Okay, so say we go with your route. You should be offended. Brothers, young men out there, somebody sees your wife while she's out shopping at the grocery store and she's all alone. She just on the cereal aisle and she has her wedding ring on. And somebody tries to talk to her. You should be offended. That's your advice to King.
No,
I don't do drugs, right? I'm assuming most of y'all don't do drugs. If
Right.
somebody put some drugs in front of you, are you gonna do them?
what?
No.
That's not.
No.
That's not,
I'm saying the point of the matter is, bro, if she not into it, she not into it. She gonna say yes, she gonna say no, or she gonna go.
nobody's
Period.
talking about what she.
No, I'm
not
talking
talking
about in regards to what I said, that the fact that I don't care. I'm saying I don't care. If she values, it's on her to care about her union. I don't give a shit. It's not my business unless it's one of my guys.
All right. So the thing is that, and you're absolutely right. It's not your job to care, but she can still be offended. Just like if you walked up, you cannot care. You cannot care about her and call her a bitch.
Or she could really be.
Is that not offensive to her?
And want some side nigga dick.
That may be the case, but we're talking about what should be. I'm not talking about what is.
Hey,
You
man.
said what should be. I'm not talking about what
No honor amongst
Hey,
the
man,
y'all.
No, see,
real, but
That's
they
all
ain't
I'm
right.
saying. I'm talking about what
you
you
can't.
said. I'm going
You
off of what
can't.
you said.
You cannot press your view on an independent third party.
We're
That's what
Facts.
he was saying. That's what he was saying that people should do. You should be offended. No, you can't. You can't put that off on a third party.
Nobody's
can't
putting
do that.
anything off. What are you putting off on the third party? You telling me that the third party is supposed to be offended for you? I didn't say that. Neither did he. He said,
Sweeney, I don't think you understand what the statement is
No,
going
I
on.
understand very well.
I don't think you do, because
All
if
right.
you tell somebody that they should do something, then that means that you're telling them that
It needs to
what
be a
they
follow-up.
did, you what they're doing is wrong, which is you're pressing upon your particular opinion upon them. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a challenge sometimes, but you gotta listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, because
Yes,
if
I
you
did.
say,
I heard-
like, for example, if I say you should do something, right? I'm telling you that you are doing it wrong, and what I'm saying should go for you. That's what they're saying, and that's what the dude said.
And we
All right,
really,
so the
really
thing
hold on,
is,
Sweeney.
hold on, let me respond to that. Let me respond to him real quick. So the thing is, I understand exactly what y'all are saying. And again, I'm not sitting here telling y'all what y'all should or shouldn't do. I'm saying he was arguing this from a moral standpoint of being disrespectful, having your union disrespect. Whether you decide to do it or not, that's on y'all. Y'all have already expressed that this is the world we live in. We talk about what people should. Hold on, wait. We talk about what people should do on this panel all the time. We have no problem doing it. So I'm not saying. Hold on, wait. I didn't. All I said was what I think he was, what I thought he meant, and that's it.
I got you. We got you, Sweeney. But here, listen, thing. So the whole purpose that we've been doing this show going on 2 years is to give advice. The whole purpose of King Talk is for us to give advice to other kings and young kings in the making. So when Humble Dad asks you the question, so what do you do with the offense now? Okay, so say we go with your route. You should be offended. Brothers, young men out there, somebody sees your wife while she's out shopping at the grocery store and she's all alone. She just on the cereal aisle and she has her wedding ring on. And somebody tries to talk to her. You should be offended. That's your advice to King.
No, that was not what I said at all. That's not what I said. Hold on, you're arguing something I never said.
Listen,
and he never said that.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
saying.
Yeah,
y'all are arguing something I never said.
So listen to me, Sweeney. You should be offended. Now, that was the way the question was posed on this panel. The brother on the video was saying that the wife should be offended because she's on the aisle. Can't you see that I'm married? Why would you try to talk to me? You know, go keep doing your shopping. That's what you saying that the brother's saying. What we're saying is, what do you do with that?
Okay.
What do you do?
So
what do you do?
Again, we're having two different. All right, so we're not arguments.
I know we are. Yes, we are having two different conversations. One about the woman and one about the men. But this is King Talk.
So you're explaining something. You're making an explanation that's unnecessary. I'm not arguing what you just said. So you're making an unnecessary
So then listen
argument.
to me, Sweeney. I know, Sweeney. I know you just have to speak. I know you do.
No, it's not that. You're arguing something I never argued against.
To listen to somebody finish. I got you.
But you're arguing something I never
you on the King side.
All right, let him finish, then you respond.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm asking you on the King side, since this is King Talk, not King and Queen Talk. We heard the video, and the question was posed to us kings, and we're teaching other people. And so I'm telling young men And everybody, brother, don't be offended if somebody try to holler at your woman. It's a waste of energy. Okay. That's what shooters, Sean Antonio Lewis, shooters is gonna shoot. That's what's gonna happen. And you fuck around, and there's a whole lot of homies I got friends in jail who acted on some shit that a woman took. Don't do that. And we need you to be a little bit more cool, calm, and collected. And somebody trying to holler at your dime of a wife, expect that. That's what we're telling people. What are you telling them? Exactly,
again,
Sweeney.
So
the Kings.
This is where we miss
what do
the
you
mark.
Do with that offense?
Again, I never told them they should be offended. Somebody.
I know you didn't. So I'm asking you now.
All right.
What do you do with that offense?
I never made that statement, so there's nothing for me to say. I know you didn't.
So I'm asking you now. What do you do?
I'm not gonna. I don't say. I never said anything. Nobody should be offended. So what's the point of me answering that question? You can ask me why should I be offended if somebody cracked at me, knowing that I was married? Because that's the argument I'm making. I never said anything about a man going out there and be like, "Hey, you trying to holler at my wife? I'm offended." I never made that statement. Never made that claim. I could have
sworn when Black Spider Guy said that the tradition of marriage and whatnot, and somebody see that it's beyond God, and that was your words. You know, when they see that,
but I'm still arguing it. Right, but I'm still arguing it from. I'm still arguing it. I'm still arguing it from the perspective I've already given. Is that you should take it as a personal affront if somebody sees you married and walks up to you and feels the need to holler at you. I never said anything about feeling disrespected if somebody tries to crack at your wife. That was never my argument. Never made that argument. That's why I said we're making two different arguments.
You got it.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I'm about to hijack this whole damn thing. Y'all monopolizing. All right. So I'm gonna get it from a different angle that I don't think anybody. So Shannon was right. We hit it from the king angle, right? Like, all right, what to do. But as a married man, I think I never knew. Nobody ever really trained me for this. You start getting more attention when you're married. I know most of y'all have experienced that. And I didn't understand it because I was naive to the point where I thought that if I'm done with that part of my life and I mean well, and I'm looking to be focused only on my family, then women should see that and leave me alone. I was wrong. So what I mean so I get what he means when he says you should be offended, because now I am more so offended when I get propositioned only because it's more so like, yo, I'm trying to be on the straight and narrow. Why you trying me like this? And it's the more that you're not looking at women for some reason, the more they are attracted to you. The more you literally act like they don't exist. Like I'm just here to do my work. Clock in, clock out. When they see you move in that way and you don't pay them any attention, you're not looking at their butt and you're not telling them their hair look cute. That is the dude they want the most. And that is usually a married man. So I do agree that some men should actually start taking offense. Here's why. I know every once in a while we want to be, know we still got it and all of that. But the reason why I started getting offended, because I know it's not really about me. Women want to actually compete with your wife. They just want to mess up a good thing because it ain't theirs. So I get offended to the point where it's like, lady, you just like playing games. You got that
about
little
your girl 90% of the time, bro.
You got that little demon spirit in you. Don't put that on me. You messy. Like something about me, I don't know, in these last few years, I detest messy ass women. I like literally, we all used to love them, but a woman that's just messy, that got no couth about herself, no respect, no decorum, I can't stand them women. So I actually do get offended, and I'll tell y'all dudes, the grocery store, the more responsible you look, the more they're gonna come at you. If you see a woman that was previously on the other side of the store trying to do that cross cart thing with you, where she constantly, excuse me, and won't you just over there by the bread? But she's trying to get a side profile so you can look at her ass. No, I'm telling you, they've gotten this down to a science.
They see the value in you, man. They see the value in you.
Don't be out there looking responsible with your kids with you, buying them donuts.
Bro, what are you talking about? Don't look responsible. That's crazy.
So Trigger, but you saying that you feel that you feel offended that the woman that sees you shopping responsibly and looking clean, like you got a clean refrigerator and shit, you feel offended because she tried to cross over you and didn't just go the other
No,
way
no,
because she
not-
saw your
no,
ring?
So that particular woman, you know, I laugh. I'm like, damn, because you know, it's an epidemic at this point. Singleness is an epidemic. All right, but I'm talking about the woman that I'm more so referring to as like the work wife, quote unquote. That's the woman where you have to interact with personally.
Bro, you was just
And-
at the grocery store. Now we at work.
Yeah,
No,
now
no,
you
yeah,
know
but
them,
let's see.
y'all
Make
been
up your
working
mind,
together,
make up
and
your mind.
They in the
All right.
cubicle next to you for the
You know
last
what,
2
Sweeney?
years.
I'm with you. These dudes purposely crossing people's words up. I'm with you. Fire on all these Negroes.